Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. I am. Just had a rockin' rippin' asset I picked up last week. I posted a video about it, and I wanted to walk you through how I got to my conclusion that it was time to purchase. So if you're a new crypto investor, tune in for the next few minutes as I discuss some of the ins and outs of cryptocurrency investing. I will also discuss what I'm buying and why. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to be alerted of new videos as they're posted. So a couple days ago, actually over the weekend, I purchased a crypto asset called Polygon. Used to go under the name Matic. And I had been kind of checking this out for a little while, and I decided to take the plunge and purchase it. Just before we get too far into this, this isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but this is just how I go about picking these things out. So when I took a look at Polygon this morning, it was up 24% for the 24-hour period leading up to this morning, and it was up 117% on the 7-day. I think this is one of those that's going to continue to move. And it's going to continue to move even well after Ethereum gets its layer 2 solution. I am planning on holding this Polygon for a while. I don't see my first sell of the initial 100 coins to happen until it's above $2 a piece. And then I would probably take a little profits. So I threw in what the 24-hour chart looks like. And if you would have purchased it 24 hours ago and sold it this morning, you could have made, I don't know, about 20 cents per on under $1. So, I mean, it could have been a nice pickup. You know, I purchased it at 37 cents, and I'll include my receipt for that in the video, so that you can see what I bought it for and for how much, so that you can actually track, that what I'm telling you is factual. So I included a screenshot for Polygon. It's currently ranked number 34 in the top 100 crypto assets. I think there's about 9,500 up today. You can see that the website is there, as well as the white papers and the roadmap. And at the time that I took this screen grab, it was at 87 cents. So pretty good on my initial investment. I gave this one a 4-star rating. And I went through a video on Tuesday that kind of laid out what my thought process is around, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star sort of things. This is going to be a long-term hold for me. I looked at the 24-hour trading chart this morning, and it really is building support, and I think we're going to see it push above $1 sometime in the next 7 days. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight into what Polygon is. Polygon is really the first well-structured, easy-to-use platform and infrastructure development. Its core component is this thing called Polygon SDK, which is a modular and flexible framework that supports building multiple types of applications. Using Polygon, one can create 2K rollup chains, they can create standalone chains, they can support side-by-side chains. And I know a lot of these terms are going to be really foreign, especially if you're new. But the skinny version is that Polygon really offers a lot of functionality to the marketplace, which is one of the things that I look for. Is this coin serve a purpose, and is it good? And so, the Plasma framework really gives Polygon the potential for an unlimited number of decentralized applications to run on the Ethereum network. It's got proof of stake, POS, and Matic is the native token of Polygon. It's an ERC20 token that's running on the Ethereum blockchain. And just kind of to break this down a little bit, if you're trying to get a transaction done on the Ethereum blockchain, it's pretty expensive to do. I mean, it's like, moving funds around. Unless you're, for a small amount, it looks like it's really expensive. But for a big amount, if you're moving like hundreds of dollars of stuff around, it might cost you $70. And that's, could be a small percent, but it's still $70. And so kind of what Polygon does is it offers either a layer 2 solution or a side-by-side solution to decrease a lot of those fees. And Polygon is self-described as a level 2 scaling solution, which means that the project doesn't seek to upgrade its current infrastructure or blockchain anytime soon. Really, the project is focusing on reducing the complexity of scalability for instant blockchain transactions. And while Polygon currently supports only Ethereum blockchain and base chain, the network is intended to extend support for additional base chains. So if at some point down the road, Ethereum wanted to tag up with another blockchain, they certainly could, and Polygon would be able to support it. So before we get too far away from something I mentioned before, what is DeFi, decentralized finance? And I just wanted to touch on this for a moment because this is something that gets passed over pretty frequently, I feel. And DeFi is really, doing lending and banking, but without banks. It's important to know that in our current, the current situation is if you want to do anything in terms of lending money, borrowing money, transferring money, you really have to involve a bank or some sort of financial institution. I think the thing that's scary for a lot of these big, financial companies is the fact that, blockchain offers a decentralized way to go about doing this. And really, when I'm thinking about borrowing money and lending money, we're pretty blessed here in the US that we have, access to banks and lending and things like that. But I'm thinking about folks in the developing world where access to money isn't as easy as it is here. And they would really, be able to benefit from DeFi lending. And so just real quick, imagine you're a small business person, or, you have an individual and you just have some capital issues or some liquidity issues and you need short-term cash. You may have invested in Bitcoin, I could see a natural hesitancy to not want to sell your Bitcoin because you're thinking that it's just going to keep appreciating and growing in value. And so one of the things that DeFi offers to do is to allow you to use your Bitcoin as collateral. So, if you got a guy like Steve that wants to borrow some money against his Bitcoin, he can borrow the money, he can pay the money back. And when he pays the money back, he gets his couple Bitcoin back that he used for collateral. And it would be at the, whatever the higher value is than what he purchased it or what he locked it up for loan on. I hope that sort of makes sense. The only other thing that I really want to leave you with is, when I said, my 5 stars, 4 stars for something in terms of what does this project do for the market space? And so number 1, is it a public or private? And it's public. And you can go on the site, you can see the team. I put it up on I had it up on the screen when we were looking. I definitely believe that Polygon is good for the crypto space overall. And I think it's going to be around for a long time. Is it deflationary? I don't know if it's deflationary because this is really sort of a layer 2 or a sidechain application. So I don't know if it's really fair to rate this as having that. I'm actually looking for something else that I could put along with deflationary that would give this its 4th star, which I'm giving it now. It does have a roadmap and some upcoming events, as I noted in the crypto calendar. The couple things, the one thing that it does not have is it does not have an app, but this isn't really a an end user sort of platform. This is really like a business to business platform. So having an app really isn't something that I would see it having. And again, it has no merchandise being sold on its marketplace, so no deduction there. So overall, I'm going to give this 4 stars. I think it's a great product, and I'm certainly invested in it. And you'll be able to see in the next slide, how much I paid for it, and that I did in fact buy it. My Coinbase is up to, with my initial investment, I think I started with about 400 bucks in there. It was over $1,000 this morning, and that's since March 17th. And likewise, my Voyager account is in the $500 range. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going, and using this ranking system. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this informational and useful. And in reviewing how I pick crypto assets, this checks, all of the boxes that I was looking for, except for the 2 that I was mentioned. So again, appreciate your time, appreciate your support, like the channel. If you have something that you want me to review for you, leave it in the comments and I'll take it up. I've gotten a couple of requests off of Twitter, and I'll be doing those in a couple of days. So thanks again. I hope everybody has a nice night, and I'll see you tomorrow.